Last time on Magical Miss, Gayle is assigned library duty as an IOU for her incursions of breaking into the restricted section and leaving a few messes. Romi goes into secret agent bush camouflage mode after spotting Ashini in the fairy version of the Princess Diana revenge dress. She confronts Ashini and she admits that she wanted to get Iris jealous, and Romi ends up giving her some solid advice and that the two should just communicate. Lily is roped into the workings of Fairy Ball with Christian and a few other boys at Alfea. She recruits the Red Fountain girls, and it sounds like Fairy Ball is gonna be a legit thing. She also gets booked as the DJ for Sephi's new fashion line, and she becomes the target of jealous Tyrone texts. After Gayle stumbles back to the dorm, drinking a fifth of vodka at the library, the next morning, they find bike parts in front of their dorm. Did Ashini leave those? It's officially the first day of class, and Lily is actually awake. Let's see what's in store for the second semester. Welcome to Magical Miss.
What a good time. We love safety nets. We also love just walking into situations without one, but that's not right now. But you guys are like right on time, almost late, walking into your first class with Professor Selena.
Yep.
And you walk in, and there is distinct like there's like there's people talking around, chatting up with like those that they hadn't seen since like over summer break, but you see very distinctly like in the corner is Ashini talking resolutely to two of her sweet maids, Jessie and Neo, and is very much not in her normal seat at all.
Great.
All right, well, there goes Rami's bright idea of having Ashini just talk to Iris.
If they had just talked about it, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
They probably were already talking. We need to do something else.
Were they already talking?
Gayle, you got her drunk in the library. They weren't talking.
Look, you can't blame me for that one.
I can blame you a little bit.
Well, I mean, you did partake with, so...
Okay, fine, whatever. Just because some of us got drunk for like 7 hours with one of the people that should have been talking with her girlfriend doesn't mean that it's my fault.
You could have at least encouraged Iris to talk to Ashini. But,
we're getting drunk.
I probably did at one point, but like...
details.
Are there 3 seats by each other so that we can sit by each other? Or, like, are we so late that we have to sit
Do we have to break up?
Do we have to break up?
You said we were on time, right?
You arrived right on time, which is kind of late in terms of getting into class.
Okay.
So, not exactly
Oh, no.
together.
Yeah,
there is a singular seat up at the front. Neo, not Neo. No, I'd say like Hathor is kind of like up there with some of the other guys.
Oh, there you go, Gayle.
Just kind of like scattered around. You have Ashini with her couple roommates by the window, and like a smattering of them in the back. Now, you did arrive with the rest of your suite mates, so you choose where you'd like to go.
Well, I need to actually pass this class, so I'll be at the front of the class.
All right, I'll go sit wherever there's a seat. Lily doesn't. What was this class again about?
More on Winxology, so like tapping into your powers, the control thereof, and it's really like a prep type class for when you're like second and third years for different types of controlling your power and true mastery. So it's a little bit different than Professor Palladium's, but you're still gonna have his class. It's just later in the day.
Yeah, of course. All right, yeah, I'll just sit wherever.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a seat like not super by Ashini, but like on that same side of the room, like by the window. But I'm like being so cool about it.
that leaves the remaining three of Gabby, Dawn, and Iris kind of meandering a bit. There is a seat that's relatively close to Iris, to Ashini, and Iris is kind of hesitating about whether to sit kind of near her girlfriend that's on a break right now or to not. And she seems very hesitant in moving in either direction.
Hey, Iris, can you sit kind of by me? I think that one of my notebooks is in your stuff.
Roll to convince someone.
You fucking got it.
Here we go. First roll.
Fuck.
Advantage. Would you like to use
advantage. Wait,
advantage?
yeah.
Safety
Hang
net.
on.
Safety net.
Hold on.
No,
Safety net's already been deployed.
Yep.
No, that still doesn't help because that only brings it up to a 6. Womp womp.
Romi's
womp.
riz is down the drain once again.
Oof.
I'm only like 2 points away from leveling up.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yay!
Iris kind of just like looks to you and like kind of past you and back, and she's like, "Oh yeah, your book. Sorry, here you go." And she hands it to you, and quickly retrieves towards the back of the class, with the remaining of your sweet mates.
Shit.
And Lily, I guess.
I look down and I'm like,
This isn't even my notebook. Fuck.
Did you in your notebook?
girl, I take notes on a fucking pad. I'm a tech fairy. Of course I don't own a notebook.
It's
That is a
all an
very good
She's an
point.
iPad kid. She's an iPad kid.
That's a very good point. I don't know. But Professor Selena kind of calls everyone to attention. Girls and boys, how wonderful to finally meet you. I'm Professor Selena. You might have known me from your second and third year classmates, but this is more of a preparatory course because it seems that some people just need a little bit of extra help with their control. And she looks over to Christian a little pointedly.
Christian, no!
But a couple other people as well as she looks about the room, and a bit of attendance, a bit of punctuality, attention. And so I've been asked to hold a preparatory class for everyone here to just make sure that we're all on the same page and we can continue to second year together. Any questions so far? Wonderful. Now, I am taking a page from Professor Palladium's book, and we're going to have a final exam towards the end of the year. It's going to be about saving and nurturing an environment. It's going to be based in the VR system, but we're going to be training your powers, gearing a little bit more towards that. We can also do some varied aspects, varied bits of training along the way, but that is going to be the major point of this class towards the end. And she kind of delves into bits and pieces of the teaching. Are you guys paying attention throughout this, or is there anything else you were trying to very slyly do?
Nah, I'm paying attention.
Well, yeah, Gayle's gonna stay
Unless someone
awake first.
distracts me.
Yeah. I mean, Lily is awake. I guess she is paying attention. She's just holding onto her energy drink and she's just sipping away, looking at the board or whatever, wherever she is.
Actually, Gayle will try and she'll pass Hawthorne a note. Fuck it.
At the front of the
do you
class?
remember what? Yeah, do you remember what happened last night?
Oh.
I've been asked some weird questions about it, and I don't exactly know.
Here we go.
Roll
Sleight of hand
thwart
check.
Peril?
Thwart peril. Oh shit.
Physical check.
Oh my god.
Wait, I've got advantage.
You do? You do.
Wow, really? This safety net is made out of floss, okay? It's
6.
Made of glass.
Oh god.
Yeah, you reminder that Gayle is still hungover.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and you try to pass Hathor this note, a little like you're thinking you are so slick, you are so smooth, but your head is still pounding, and you feel the piece of paper get like snatched from your hand as it raises up in the air by some translucent bird. and it flies over to perch on Professor Selena's outstretched fingers. I would like to have full attention of the class. Please see me afterwards, Miss Gayle.
Oh,
Of course, Professor.
She takes the note from the bird and she scans it very quickly, and she has this the slightest crease of her brows before the bird just gobbles it, and it's like gone.
nice.
The bird's like, my favorite food is tea.
Yes.
Yum, 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 yum.
These are good times. These are good times. But Professor Selena does continue on with the remainder of the class, during which there are a couple text messages that come to each of your phones, kind of in turn. Lily, there is a text from Arnie.
Okay.
He asks you when you are done with class, because he has a little bit of an idea planned, if you would be so free.
Yeah.
There is another text from Guy saying that there is also later tonight an outfitting, if you are free to get a little outfit made and measured up
Sure.
by the new up-and-coming artist for the show,
Okay.
Love it.
as it is going to be slotted for the end of the week.
End of the week. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Romi,
Hi.
you get text from both Iris and Ashini?
Shit.
Rami's the mediator of this?
I'm a child of divorce.
While the
right.
actual child of divorce. is
Mom
sitting
and
over the
mom
front
are
of the class.
fighting.
Yeah, the moms are fighting.
Yeah, sorry,
But-
Gayle's busy getting in trouble. Being cool.
Being so cool and so hungover at class.
It's like-
Wow, she's so cool.
I'm a bad
Hungover
girl. I get
Remember,
notes.
kids.
I get notes snatched out of my hand. Ooh,
I'm a bad
delinquent.
girl.
I'm a bad girl.
I
Anyways,
do bad things. Anyways, you get text from Iris and Ashini, and Iris is a little straightforward to be like, it's just like, should I have sat up there? I don't know. What am I supposed to do? She's not even looking back. And you get a text from Ashini saying, "Hey, we should race bikes later. I know that there's an upcoming comp coming up, and I would really love someone to race against." There's also a text from Zena saying, like, "Hey,
Fuck!
so I was wondering if maybe you wanted to, I don't know, work on the bike or something."
Rami's a busy girl.
I'm gonna text Zena back out of all of this because I don't know how to respond to Iris or Ashini. All I text Zena in all caps is, "I'm having a crisis!" And just send that. And like put the phone down, back to typing notes, just like, everything is fine, everything is great. We're good.
You get a notification back from Zena. It's like, "Is it Professor Selena?"
But no, I mean class is
Oh.
fine.
Then what
Let's
is it?
just say that the girls are fighting, and I don't know how to fix that. But
Your
bikes I can fix. Let's do that.
Yeah, sure. I am. I don't really have any projects right now that I know of, but if you want to hang out today and work on bikes, if you want to do something tomorrow, I know there's an upcoming race, but
Zena,
that like we're still trying.
Zena,
Yes.
Zena.
Yes.
I have an idea. We're gonna go to the garage.
Okay.
We're gonna work on your bike a little bit.
Mhm.
But then I am going to need you to have an emergency that is going to take me out of the garage, because I'm going to have two people meet in the garage and we can lock them in there so that they have to talk to each other.
Like the idea. Who are we locking in the garage?
Not safe to send over unencrypted text. We'll talk about it in the garage.
Okay.
Safe. There are eyes everywhere.
There are eyes everywhere.
Through the Zena readily agrees, a little confused, and you're probably gonna
Fuck
have
yeah,
to
Zena,
clarify a
let's
little
go.
bit more later. But Zena, at least at this point in time, does say yes to whatever nefarious plan you may or may not be cooking up. Which she doesn't know who, but she's suspecting your roommates, honestly.
In this same breath, I would like to text Ashini and go, "Yeah, let's meet at 6 o'clock." Is that a time that people work on bikes?
College students,
That's-
yeah.
After
You work
class.
on bike, it's better than fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah. Let's meet at the garage at 6. Okay?
And I
Okay.
send that. And then I immediately send to Iris. Yeah, we should probably make a game plan. I have a whiteboard in the garage. Meet me at 6 o'clock? Question mark.
Oh my god. You're on your own with this one, sister.
Iris readily agrees.
I can see
With Romi
everything
having-
go wrong. Everything's gonna go wrong with
This is going to be
Continue.
terrible,
This
but
is
you
gonna
know
be
what? Rami's an
This is
idiot.
gonna be fantastic. I love the
It's gonna be
drama.
so good. This is gonna be so good. And finally, we get to Gayle, whose phone you have like 2 notifications, kind of, maybe 3. The first text is kind of from Hawthorne saying like, "What was that? Was that like what was the note? You know."
I can tell you. Romi said that something happened last night and asked me if I remembered it. And I needed to know if you remembered what happened because it sounded important.
Oh, Gayle.
Hawthorne, like, looking around, because you're kind of towards the front of the class, you have to be a little more careful. But
Yeah.
Hawthorne tries to text back, "I'm not sure what you might be referring to." Roll a mental check to see if you can prod him in the right direction.
Yeah, mental? Yeah.
Yeah, just roll mental. How much do you remember?
11.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
What's the hint you give Hawthorne?
Gayle tells Hawthorne, you know how I was talking about kissing Romi at the Christmas party? I have a feeling that might be involved.
Be still, my beating heart.
Hawthorne, like, looks at the phone, like, turns it over, like, looks at Professor Selena for a good solid, like, minute, and turns back to his phone, messaging super quick. You mentioned that she was cute, but I didn't see anything that happened but something may have happened when you were in your room, question mark. Do you have to talk to Merlin about this?
He sees the 3 dots for like a solid like minute, and then Gayle just sends like the shrug emoji, and then Gayle sends a quick text to Romi, saying, "I'm gonna talk to you after class, probably like 6ish."
Sure, come to the garage.
All of this happened.
That's where I'll be.
6 o'clock is where all the action is.
What all the cool kids do those
He
things.
puts her phone down and it's like, the fuck does Gayle want?
She's ruining my plans.
It's like, Gayle, I have. She's like, you know what? Gayle and Zenna could both cause an emergency. I'd at least have 2 reasons to leave.
Oh my god. All right. Gayle's your plan C.
Because Zenna's plan Z.
Oh god. Hawthorne sends a follow-up message. Did you tell Hawthorne that you and Merlin are dating or not dating? I can't remember.
She told him that like
No.
she and Merlin like seeing each other.
Okay, just as a question. You do see a text from Merlin as well.
Oh, boy.
The boy, the sir, the mister.
guy.
And it's more so like, you guys, what would you think that, like, how has your relationship been up to this point? We haven't really delved into it, but how do you feel like the two of you communicate?
Give us the tea. What's going on there?
I feel like they're super chill.
You know, we're
Like,
kind of chill, maybe like just like friendly, maybe like little banter, you know, all that fun stuff.
And depending on how deep into research you guys get, it's not unheard of for him not to message for a couple of days because he's deep into trying to research for stuff.
Yeah,
But
no.
kind of do that in a way. But you get a text from Merlin saying, I think that I'm onto something. I'll tell you more when something pans out. And you know that most of the research he's researching is related to the curse that has been imparted on him since he was child.
His eyes.
But
yeah.
he thinks that he has a lead, is what he's messaged you. And then the third text that you have is from Colin.
Oh, yeah.
Colin?
He messaged you the other day saying like, oh, that your sister was going to be around just in case you wanted to know or didn't know. But he's sending a follow-up text. Hey, so I just really wanted to say sorry for any kind of like nudging or input or like barging in. I didn't really mean that. I want you to have your privacy, but I also know that you're sisters because like the Winx Club and like that's like really cool stuff and like it's really cool stuff. But and I didn't want to get involved with any of that, but at the same time I wanted to make sure that you knew because it kind of seemed like you were avoiding each other. But I wanted to like, like just put that out there that I'm sorry that I did.
It's all good, Colin. I just don't text people during class.
Oh, yeah, so sorry. That is totally rude of me. I don't know Alfea's schedule like in the back of my hand, like you're in Professor Selena's class right now, but like that's a really fun class, it sounds like. From
You
the
fucking
syllabus.
hypocrite.
Also, Colin, don't think it's lost on me that you're like, I totally don't know the schedule that you're in Professor Selena's class right now. I totally don't know that. What? Never mind.
What? I just still imagine Colin just texts in just full paragraphs. No commas, no periods, no capitalizations.
Oh my God.
All voice to text. It's all
This is
voice
like
to text.
one
All
run-on
voice to text
sentence for
and-
like 20 lines.
Yes, exactly. What a
Which Gayle
nightmare.
replies to with like five, practically with like
Gayle
five
just responds
fucking words.
okay.
The letter
Yeah.
K.
The shrug emoji and the eye roll emoji.
Give me a mental roll in regards to Colin.
Oh,
10.
a headache for reading that text explosion.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Even if in your like half drunken state, you feel like he's trying to get at something that he's not saying. Because truly, up until this point, if anything that you heard of or seen of Colin, it was much more so like, "Can I have your autograph? Oh, that is so cool. What does your dad do?" Like asking like general questions, and he hasn't ever mentioned your half sister up until this point.
Gotcha.
So you're not
Is
sure
she
what
coming
he's trying to say.
to Alfea?
You're texting Colin?
Yeah, is she coming to Alfea like soon?
Not that I know of right now. I mean, unless that there's another impromptu like fairy ball thing, which sounds really cool. I would think it would be really fun to participate in, but not that I'm aware of. No, why? Do you want to know?
You don't need to tell me, but you sound stressed. Well, seem stressed. We're not talking.
Not at all. There's so much fun to do, and like this is so much different than Earth. I mean, there's a lot of things to learn, a lot of things to like read up on in history, and I'm kind of feel a little bit behind, but it's not bad.
Gayle says, "All right,
I'm so appreciative that you actually asked. That is so sweet of you. Did you want to hang out a couple times? I think I have some. If you want to hang out, we can do fairy ball or something together."
Gayle messages back, "I'm in class right now. I'll make sure we'll text later."
Okay.
Colin is messy.
Messy.
The other person that you reply to during the part of Professor Selena's class.
Gayle slips her phone back in her pocket. It's like, okay, finally. Can just
You're like, we're good. We're fine.
attention.
It's good. Fine. Everything's good. PG Kane.
Great.
Yeah, no, now I just gotta talk with Romi and not mess anything up.
Or maybe just make out with her some more. I don't know. I don't tell you how you live your life.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Gayle has not crossed that out of her journal yet. It's like,
Oh, I love it. Yes, and please. You finish up Professor Selena's class, talking bits and pieces about the syllabus. You have Professor Palladium's class throughout the day, and you'll finish the rest of the school day without too much pomp or circumstance, going through the rest of the classes and syllabi that you do have to. At what point is this Romi Gayle conversation happening, though?
At 6 o'clock, right?
6
6
o'clock.
o'clock with all the rest of my bullshit.
Oh wait, real quick. Gayle needs to track down Lily, like Emilis. Hey Lily, I know. Aren't you involved with like this fairy ball thing?
Yeah, kind of. I'm the unofficial / official recruiter. What's up? Do you want to play?
No, but what do you know about Yuya, my half sister?
Yeah. What about her? Side note, Claire, Yuya's in fairy ball with me, right?
Yeah, she did go with you. You have like vague memories of her, but she didn't like like she was younger. She was a little bit more quiet. So like you know of her.
Yeah.
Did I glitch out? or
Yeah, you
anything?
did glitch out, but it's okay now.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got it.
Okay.
We're
Cool.
picking
Yeah.
You guys
up what
look
you're
kind of
putting
weird to me too. So I was
But-
like,
Lily nods and she says, "Yeah, Yuya's in Fairy Ball. I mean, like I know her from like when we were kids, and then all of our moms would hang out, and I don't know I don't super know her well, but
No, that's all right. Just making sure.
no problem.
Thanks.
Do you want to be in Fairy Ball or no? Because we have an overwhelming amount of Red Fountain people in Fairy Ball. We need more fairies. I know you're busy with stuff. Mentally, she also says also you can't throw for shit. But
you know,
I don't want to like
I have this strong feeling that you just want to put me on the other team. So I'm gonna.
No, not like the other team. We like combine. So like it's like half Red Fountain, half fairies on
I've
one
gotta do.
side.
I've got to do some favors.
Okay,
At
that's
the library.
no problem. I
So,
just
you know.
didn't want you to feel left out or anything. The invitation is still there if you want it, but you don't have to. Totally fine.
I'll be sure to carve out some space in my schedule. You know, when we get a free day in the semester.
Yeah, it's not a super serious thing. We don't have a league or anything, so it's super casual.
I think I saw some guy talking about building up a fairy ball league, like just ran for Palladium's class.
I think that's probably Christian. He's very, very gun ho about this.
So dedicated.
Best of luck with him.
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your? Have you been drinking water? Have you had any greasy food yet?
Oh, jeez, I had like 4 cups of coffee.
Okay, you need some food. You need sustenance.
No, ma'am.
Bacon.
You don't need to eat food,
Greasy
right?
food though. It absorbs the whatever. I don't know. Lily doesn't get hangovers a whole lot, but I heard word on the
that's
street.
because all you drink. That's because all you drink is caffeine, and you're good. So if I just do the same, then like, it'll be fine.
Okay, sometimes I drink champagne at like fucking royal parties and stuff, but like that's it. But anyways, good luck with your hangover. Yeah,
Thanks.
and then she goes back to go. She opens up her phone and she texts Arnie, "I'm free at 6 o'clock."
Yes.
Free at 6 o'clock.
are you going to your fitting? Are you going after you hang out with Artie?
I don't know. Well, hang on. Well, how late is the fitting for?
I mean,
It's a
it
thing. It'll
definitely
take a
wouldn't
while.
be past like 8
Yeah.
because timing.
Fine. I think I'll do the fitting first, and then I'll text Arnie say like, "Hey, I'm free now. We can do whatever." So I'll do that. Scratch that. Yeah, I'll just text him when I'm free after the fitting. So I'll go to the fitting first at 6 o'clock.
Beautiful. Well, since so much stuff is happening at 6,
Fast forward.
we're starting a little bit with Lily, just because 3 weeks is gonna have a little bit of an earlier time before she hangs out with Artie.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
How was 3 weeks getting to her appointment? You're going to Downtown Magic's.
Mm-hmm.
Guy had sent you an address for like a little bit kind of like a boutique. It was like a little like penthouse type, multiple floors. There's like a lot of fashion creating like throughout all the rooms. And up towards like the one of the higher floors has like a small placard with a little serpent's head on it. That's the only indication you have that you're probably in the right place.
Yeah. Yeah, Lily has well, she got onto a shuttle from Alfea to Downtown Magic's, but she was already like half disguised. She had like a mask on, she had like a wig on and stuff, and a whole ass different outfit. And then when she got off the bus, she like ran over to the nearest public bathroom, I don't know, or something where she could just like change fully into a more comfortable version of 3 Wakes. But she doesn't want to be super like hoeing it out in public at 6 p.m. That's for the raves. So she's more respectable.
6 p.m. on a Friday? On a
6
Monday?
6 p.m. on a Tuesday?
Hoeing it out at 6 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday?
Yeah, no, she's respectable.
As she should.
It's a respectable 3 weeks, but she's still
Fucking
hot anyways.
shit.
But yes, that's her deal, and she goes up to wherever she needs to go to get her fitting.
There's a very nice receptionist that greets you, and it's like, name?
3 weeks.
Oh, yes. Some of the other models are also here having a couple of fittings and last-minute checks just before the show. If you head down the hall a little bit on the left, you can get your measurements, and he has a couple preliminary sketches for you. Is there another person that's managing you, or is it just you? I have your contact information here.
Yes.
Is there another way that you'd like us to reach you?
Nope, it's just me.
All right. Well, sounds good. I also love your music so much.
Oh, thank you.
All right, you enjoy.
Cool. She said models, and Lily's like, wait a fucking second. Ravi is a model. Is Ravi here? Because if he's here, she needs to get out of his line of sight.
Roll me a thwart peril.
I fucking trip over, like, I run into like a clothing rack of stuff. I should have kept my mouth shut. I'm gonna roll advantage real quick.
No, Robbie was always gonna be there.
I rolled 2 1s and a 2. It's still a failure.
You round the corner, you run straight into, yes, a clothing rack, and you are miraculously saved right before, like, the clothing rack falls all on top of you by none other than Robbie.
All right. Cool. 3 weeks immediately straightens up, and she's like, oh my god.
Oh, hey. It's you.
Yeah, it's also you.
You remember me. I'm flattered.
Yeah, can't really forget a face like that.
No, not when you stumbled out of my sweets.
Yeah, that whole night.
Party?
That whole night was a blur, honestly. She's trying to fiddle with the clothes and try to avoid eye contact with him and try to.
I was just so surprised about how you could be there. I know Tyrone said that he got some things arranged, but I was just so curious about wanting to meet you, and he said he could arrange a meeting.
Yeah, well, what do you know? Maybe it's this is the meeting right here.
I'm so happy about it. My name's Robbie. I don't think we've actually formally got to introduce ourselves.
I shake his hand. 3 weeks. You know me.
Yeah. No, of course I do. You're 3 weeks. Legendary hit DJ. 3 weeks. Robbie looks very at ease. He's like he has like some pins in a couple places, like, because he's still in the midst of a fitting. But he kind of like looks you up and down just for like a half second. You're also DJing the event?
Yeah.
Are you getting that outfit as well?
Yeah, I am. So
that'll be really cool.
Yeah, so we'll see what the designer has in store for me. You look, I know it's a work in progress, but I can see the vision, I guess. You'll look great though.
I typically look great in most things, but I appreciate it. Would you like to go on a date with me?
Oh shit, Robbie, you got game?
Holy shit!
I mean, it's the best way to offer.
Lily smiles behind the mask because she's never seen Ravi like this at all. And she's like, number 1, damn, he has Riz. And 2, he has Riz.
Because ever since I saw you that first time, I just thought how beautiful you were, and you're so creative in so many different ways. I thought we would really get along, but, you know, we didn't get to meet until just now, and I couldn't let this chance slip away.
Wow,
Might I? And he just does like the slightest little bow, and like his head is like beneath yours. He's not touching you, not getting anywhere near you, but it's like that little shoujo moment when like 2 people get a little bit close.
The sparkles. Okay,
a new challenger enters the ring.
Literally, Lily was totally sidelined from this. She's like, what the fuck just happened? Wow, I'm really flattered. I would love to, but my schedule is kind of busy. it's also, yeah, I don't know. I never really decided on
I
a
wouldn't mind fitting into your busy schedule. I know that as a secret daydream, you must have quite a few things going on for you. But you
Yeah,
can get the final answer to me sometime this week at the show.
sure. I'll let you know about that.
And he says, "Oh, no problem." And there is a passing cart coming around with a myriad of different drinks
Mm-hmm.
to kind of choose from, and he plucks like a couple from it and holds them out to you. And you see the red troll drink.
Ah,
You see like a I would say like the red troll drink. You have the black licorice, you have the original taste, and then you have a new like sugar rush flavor. And he offers a couple of them to you. Any of them catch your fancy?
oh, she picks up the black licorice one. She's like, my favorite. But I'll take this to go because she does not want to take off the mask. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what
no,
if the red troll
absolutely.
drinks are poisoned or something? A jealousy potion in one of the new flavored red troll drinks. I'm G9 thinking in her brain.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
It's possible. But Robbie kind of just a little wink at you. It's like, oh, I have to go get back, but I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Can't wait for your show. It's gonna be great. And he gives you a little wink and kind of saunters off. And he has a fantastic fucking walk.
Yeah, Lily knew this. She always knew this, but she never really paid attention. She's like,
It's like you see him in a different light in a way because he's like in his element of where he's at. And
yeah,
potentially some of this it might have come from being Stella's son,
yeah,
with like basically being her dress up doll
Yeah.
for a good portion of his life. But like this is also his element, and a lot of people seem to be like around him, flocking around him, like chatting with him as like an assistant seamstress in a way. Plucks away at a couple things, and you see a swing of silver hair as Steph steps into view and is directing a few things, a couple of the models, a few things to be taken in, and he spots you standing towards near the rack.
yep.
Oh, legendary 3 Wakes, I've been waiting for you. Please come this way, come this way. I have a couple different outfits planned for you if you'd like to see them before we start.
Sure.
And he pulls out a couple different ideas forward. A lot of them are a little reminiscent of things that you have worn, but there's like different alterations, different cuts, different changes, some colors. And as you are doing this, you see kind of like almost like coming from his jacket in a way is like this like silverish snake that kind of is like snaked around him as he is working. And he shows you all the options. And it's like, and I know that you do wear the facial cover, and we can do a couple things with that. Would you be open to having like a snake mask? Like mildly open, could have some lights in it. We could do a few tech things, I'm sure. I have a guy.
Maybe I just my whole deal is my anonymity. So I don't want anything partially opened around my face. It's just something there. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what other mock-ups you have for mask designs, but I'm assuming you've seen the stuff I usually wear. So something that could be incorporated like that along with your style. By all means, you are the designer, so you can do whatever you want. But that's my take.
Of course. Is there anything that you're a hard no on? As the snake kind of like slithers like down his arm around and is like reaching out as if towards you. Just a little flickering of the tongue taste in the air between you guys.
Hard no with the snake, that's for sure.
I mean, of course, she'll stay
Is-
with me.
Is this a familiar?
You don't have to. Yes and no, in a way. She is a very beautiful creature and has inspired much of this line. A lot of it's been in the back of my mind that I'm thinking on, but over the last several months, I just was so inspired and had to get it out. And this is the line. Now, of course, you don't have to wear her at all. But Sylvia is
Sylvia. Okay.
particular in a way of who she likes to be near.
I see.
It does seem to, in a way, like you, although not entirely. There's something I think she might be deciding on, but Sylvia is a wonderful judge of character.
Yeah. She's really freaked out by the snake, honestly. So, what are the other designs that he has, like, for the outfit design besides the mask?
Different aspects of it. There's aspects of like having like a longer sleeve, like a tubish like top, like billowy type pants. And like a couple swatches of different colors, a lot of black, some silvers, there's some purples thrown in there. Not as much neon, but there is some that seems to be incorporated in there as an ode to the style that you very much wear.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of has like this like almost like snake effect of like a wraparound
Mm-hmm.
as like an accessory, but it is not an actual snake.
Yeah.
Sylvia will very much be on Cephasus and not you.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to.
No.
Like you could ask.
Hard no.
If you ever interested, you could probably
no.
ask.
Respectfully, disrespectfully, no.
No, absolutely. You could do whatever you want. And he looks at you and is like, "And any ideas?
I'm really
Anything that you hard do like?" I mean, I tried to have more of a appeal that you do like. There was other outfits, which he shows some other ideas that was from the line where like it's like this wonderful gown with sleeves and the collar that like pokes out as if it's like a wispy snake in a way, or like an enchantress type dress. But of course, this isn't exactly what you seem to be about.
Yeah, maybe
It's your
something
music, of course.
with no billowing sleeves because it gets in the way of my deck. But I do like the idea of like sleeves that are resembling to like almost like tattoo sleeves, but it's just snake motifs just crawling up the arm, and then it can like fizzle out into like a skin colored mesh like along like the clavicle, along the shoulder, and then it's whatever color blocking you want to do like for the rest of the outfit. So
Yes, I think I have something that might be akin to that. You see a couple of different outfits go by as he has a couple ideas that are reminiscent of what you're saying, but he's like, "I like the idea that you're going with, and I will do whatever it is to make you comfortable. I think we do have a good amount. I'll just have my assistant help take a couple measurements, and then you can get on your way with whatever else you have for your wonderful day."
perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely. It was wonderful working with you.
Yeah. So besides Sylvia obviously being your inspiration, was there any other type of inspiration that just ignited something in you?
Just had different bits of inspiration. It could always be, I mean, myself and what I like to wear personally, but it's always a never-ending extension. You are inspired by everything. It's very hard as an artist to not be inspired or directed by certain aspects of your own life and your own upbringing.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Of course, I can hear quite a few different things in your music about yourself. I'm assuming you're from Andros, right? Considering the start of your base of music.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting beats that you have there that I know are reminiscent to some older artists I know from that area. But it's always about what's around you. Anything in particular you wanted to ask about?
Well, when is this line officially dropping to the public?
By the end of the week, we're going to have a private show.
Uh-huh.
But more exclusive than private, which you are attending, right?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
It was a little strange in what you were saying. I wanted to be sure, but no matter. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very wonderful event.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Well, thank you so much. I look forward to it. Now, if there's nothing else, I'll be finishing up with the rest of my models, and I will be seeing you. We'll have a last minute fitting the day before, and then just to make sure that everything is good. But I think I can get your measurements down, no problem.
Sure, sounds fantastic.
All right, we'll be in touch.
Yeah.
And Cephasus and Sylvia saunter off to go through the rest of the models. Robbie seems to be in the midst of wrapping up and shoots you a very like dazzlingly kind of like sly, shy smile.
Never seen Ravi like this. Is he usually this suave? Or I don't know. Lily is going to examine that later. Lily, 3 weeks, is going to look around for anything that has something to do with Romi, that he may have stolen a prototype of a closet thingy that she built because she wouldn't stop raving about it at 2 a.m. And now since they quote unquote broke up and he has a suddenly new line, Lily is suspicious. So she's just she's walking around in the guise of she's just looking at all like the outfits and all the other models and stuff, just checking out the whole vibe, but she's looking for the closet.
Roll me a be vigilant.
Yeah, it's a mental, right?
Yes, it is mental.
Okay, here I'm using different dice. Okay. 6 exactly.
The majority of like the space is taken up by like tables, models, racks. There's a couple of doors, but it'll be suspicious if you go up to them and try and jimmy it, considering it's a rather open-ish space.
Yeah.
So there's very little opportunity to do much snooping unless you try and barrel into a room. Which,
no, she's done that
little
before, and she was messy about that. She's not repeating that again. So, yeah.
So at the moment, nothing that can be gleaned, but potentially there are a couple locked doors, which may or may not be his office, but you just can't tell.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck that up. I'm not gonna pull a Romi or whatever. She's just going to.
Who's you?
Yeah, that bush disguise.
Actually, the bush disguise worked though for her. She rolled an 11.
Fucking thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the recognition.
That worked. Everything else went to shit. So
But we take our W's and we get them.
exactly. A win is a win. A win is a win.
A win is a win.
Yes, and also, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I guess after they're done taking my measurements, I'll just leave and maybe like do a glance back at Ravi just like to wave goodbye.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. She's not gonna try to flirt with him more. But she'll just No, she's a little too nervous because she knows Ravi's smart, and if too much of Lily pokes out of 3 wakes, then he's gonna lean on to something, or he's gonna like lean on to something, and she doesn't want to risk that. So she'll just walk by him and like say like, heading out. I'll see you later.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is for you. And he hands you a little card, which is his modeling agency contact information, but on the back is his phone number.
Lily already has his phone number, but okay. Thanks.
Of course.
Lily doesn't have. She does have her burner phone, but does she? Fuck it. Yeah, she does. She does. She has her own business card. Lily is. I don't know what she's doing right now.
What's with you and your characters unite having 2 phones?
You never know.
Always 2
For the
phones.
law,
You know
for
what,
the
G9, do you have to tell us something?
No.
Like about like your number of phones that you have?
I
mean, geez.
have 1 phone for 4 years. Anyways, she takes out one of her business cards and like writes down her burner phone number and hands it to him.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Robbie takes it. It's like, oh, I'll call you soon.
All right. Cool. And she leaves, and then she like dresses down good enough to go back to Alfea unnoticed, and then she like turns back into Lily, and then she fucking texts Artie. She's like, "Okay, I'm free now."
He messages back. Sounds good. I'll be around in just a bit.
Sounds good. And Lily lays on her bed, and she's like, "What have I just done?" Fuck.
Just a question. Do you text the number he wrote on your card from your burner phone?
Yeah, I'm not. I text Rob. I know. I texted Arnie. I texted.
No. But do you text Ravi from your burner phone using the phone number that he gave you on the card?
Yeah. Otherwise, it won't make sense, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the only question. Just wanted to make sure that happened.
Yeah.
But you get a text back from Ravi. Not Ravi. Sorry. Arnie. Saying that he'll be there in a little bit, and you hear, like, I don't know, 15 something minutes later, there's like a little knock at the door, and in he comes, and he has a bit of like a round, like a long box with multiple straws poking out of the top.
Straw? What?
Straws, like drinking straws.
Oh, okay.
And he kind of walks in, and is like,
Hey, what you got there?
So I thought it would be fun since, well, it would be interesting as well if you drink, but it's not suspicious, I promise. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to do something interesting. But he goes in, he sets it on like one of the tables, like near the couch. I prepared for you a game.
A game. Okay.
A game. And I have different flavors and knockoffs of Red Troll Black Licorice.
G9 thinks that the red trolls are poisoned with the jealousy thing. Anyways, Lily doesn't know that. She's dumb. She's like, okay, well, you're going to lose because I will know exactly which one's my black licorice.
Now, I do not know what is under these.
Okay.
So we could both participate. I had a little help with one of my sweet mates just randomly putting them in there so I could bring it over, but I just want to do something with you.
Yeah. Oh, this is fun. Okay.
And there are 6 different drinks. So you can do a luck roll about whether or not you can tell what is under there.
Yeah, I can do that. New dice. How many times do I have to do a luck roll?
Well, no, yeah, I said so. There's 6, so kind of. You can do either 6 luck rolls, or you can just do 1 luck roll.
Okay,
up to you.
I guess it just depends on what the number's going to be. So hold, please.
Oh, come on!
A 9. It's a 9.
You're a little stuck between 3 and 4 about which one could potentially be the red troll. The true red troll.
The true red troll. Do I use this advantage that was recently given for a red troll drink test?
I mean,
No.
if you think it's poison.
Well, I think it's poison, but Lily doesn't know that. So,
You've also already drank it, so like
I did. Then
Yeah,
I
I mean,
guess
at
I'll
this
just
point.
die at this rate.
I guess I'll die.
I guess I'll just die. I'll pick. I don't know. I'll pick that 3's the real one.
the random lucky chance. That is the correct one.
Is it really?
Oh my god.
And you have Arnie kind of like stuck between the same 2, and he's trying to think, but he chooses in the end that number 4 is the right one. So he's kind of like sat back like, man, that was so close. You really have good taste buds.
It's just because I only drink that. I don't drink anything else. I may have a problem. She looks at the 6 empty cans that are like lining her trash basket right now. I may have a problem. But what?
Might be a problem, but that's the taste is also probably why you taste so good when I kiss you.
Okay.
And he is sitting a little close to you, and he leans in close enough to initiate something if you want to.
Fine. I'll kiss him. I'll kiss him.
And you guys have a little smooch sesh on the couch.
Yeah.
Moochin.
Leaving this a relationship in a good note. We go on to a relationship that's not really on a good note right now. I don't know.
It's on a flat note.
It's a little bit of a flat note. As we kind of go to the strange Gayle /Romi situation /Romi making a trap for
Romi?
Irish Ashini?
Romi
At the moment?
texts Gayle and Zenna and says, "You know how I said 6:00? Make it more like 5:45."
Gayle, who was currently like working on some stuff, texts back, okay, but like, could I do like 6:15?
No, Gayle, I need you there early because I need your help with this, and I
Wait,
need to
is
talk
this
to
some
you
sort
about.
of is this some sort of crazy scheme?
No, maybe.
Okay, is it a sane scheme that you're
Yes.
okay, cool. So it's a crazy
Yeah.
scheme that you're
You know the Parent
like
Trap? That one movie that Aunt Bloom showed us years and years ago? No, wait, you weren't
no.
there. Shit. Okay, you have to watch the Parent Trap. Hang on. I send a link to the Parent Trap.
Movie night.
This is like 2 hours long. It's already 4:45.
Here's the spark notes for the Parent Trap.
Gail reads the spark notes. Oh, okay. Kind of a dumb idea. Wait, is this for like Ashini and Iris?
Yes.
Oh,
So,
it's
I need you to get down here. Zena's going to be here to help, and then you and I can have a conversation about whatever it is you want to talk about. I think you owe this to me at least.
sure. All right. I'll be there early.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Romi is in the gym at 5. Not the gym, the garage.
Okay.
At
I was
5.
like, hold
And
on a
she is
second,
like-
you're also trying to be athletic, like.
No, she is stress working on bikes because she is stressed out about this. So she's just working until people get there.
Yeah, Gail is going to attempt to grab some incense or create some mystical incense that could help calm some nerves
Jesus Christ.
out of the items she has on hand. Hopefully, light it before leaving the room.
I love it. Romi, you hear a set of footsteps. And you've gotten a little bit better at recognizing them, so you know decently that it's Zenna as she kind of like walks in and crouches a little bit low next to the toolbox.
Hey.
Hey, so we're trapping people in something?
I like slide myself out and like hop up onto like my haunches and I'm like crouched. And Romi is sitting there and she goes, "Okay, so we are here early. We are going to be here until Ashini and Iris get here. They're going to start to like be kind of frustrated. And then I need you to punch me.
Uh,
I need you to punch me as hard as you can in the face because then it'll look like we're fighting. Then Gayle's going to be there. Gayle is going to escort us out because we're obviously having a tiff. And then we're going to lock the door of the garage. We're going to lock the door and wait for them to just kiss and make up. And then we'll be okay."
you need me to be mad at you and punch you?
I just need you to punch me in the face one solid good punch.
So not you and Gayle have to get trapped in here, or Gayle and Lily.
What? No.
Oh, okay.
God knows where Lily is right now. And Gayle wants to talk to me about something, but that's not important.
No, it's not. You sure?
No. I also
No,
fixed the thing on your bike just now. I fixed the thing and I added the carburetor back in because yours wasn't working so well.
Oh, yeah. You're really you're so good at that. yeah.
Senna, that's like what I do.
Yeah, no, and you're so good at it. You're just really good at what you do. You're just so good at what you do, and you're only a first year. Yeah, you're really good at what you do.
Romi's just kind of like 404 Romi not found. She's like,
You truly are perfect for this brand.
yeah, that's why you asked me to help you, Senna, you goober. And I like nudge her arm, like, come on, what are we doing here?
She smacks your arm away, like a little too like quickly. She's like, "Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. So I'm sorry."
No, that's great.
Something's just I don't know, like itching. Maybe it's like my bra strap or something. I don't know. But no, yeah,
Your bra strap?
something like that.
Does it need to be tightened?
No.
I mean, like, I really don't have a lot going on in the boob department, but like sometimes if my bra strap is really loose, it's really uncomfortable. Like, do you want help?
Oh no,
I asked
it's
Dawn to
girl
do it
things.
a lot of times because she's
No.
like really good at it.
Girl things.
no. I'm okay. You can roll to convince someone.
Let me see your bra strap.
Titty same
an
number.
8?
Was it an 8?
An 8?
Yeah.
Mm.
Senna, are you
Mm.
feeling okay?
I'm trying to think of a choice to give you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Hmm. Either she allows you to fix it, or she does not let you fix it, and potentially something else happens.
No, I'll let something else happen because Romi's a little out of her element because it's like she's not seen Zena like this, and now she's getting suspicious. She's like something is wrong here, and she starts to like kind of start looking in Zena's ears, like, okay, are there new worms? Like,
You can get it. You're a little close. You're a little close, okay? Like I know you get close to bikes and everything because you're so good at them, but like you can just bit back, just a smidge.
Zen, you're acting weird, and
I am not acting weird, and my bra strap is fine, and everything is peachy keen.
why are you lying to me?
Because I will help you with the job of a hat because that is just helpful. No problem.
Are you mad at me?
No, like, why would I be mad at you? There's no reason, no reason for me.
No,
to be
you're
mad
mad at me.
What? No.
You this time. No. Okay, what did I do? Because normally I know when I fuck up.
No. I feel like that says a little bit more about you than it does about me. You probably just fuck up a bit more. You just say things that you really shouldn't at different times to people that really you shouldn't be saying things to.
Nicole,
Sorry, that
redeemed.
kind of does sound like I am a little bit mad.
Nicole
but maybe in a
redeemed.
way I kind of am.
Nicole redeemed the truther for Zena. Zena, spill the beans. Spill the beans.
Oh my god.
I mean,
And
yeah,
just
Zen,
maybe
but
you
like,
just say things to people that are at the wrong times, the wrong places, and people just misconstrue things, and you're just so good at things that you just don't care that you're good at them. You are literally the daughter of the tech fairy, and I am in my 3rd year, and I suck at things worse than you do, and you are fucking phenomenal at them, and you don't seem to care.
you think I'm good at stuff?
Things you look down on. You are literally having the best opportunity presented to you, and you don't care. And it's just, and she like leaps to her feet, so suddenly that you like fall back on your back, from like just the suddenness of it, and she storms the fuck out of there as like Ashini kind of enters in from that end, and she's like, trouble in paradise?
I don't know.
You don't know? She seemed kind of pissed.
But that's
Are you
not
out
like
of
her.
rider? Are you riding on your own now? Is that what happened? You just ousted Zena from your own crew, so she's obsolete?
I didn't do shit. Okay?
Are you sure? Maybe she saw
Ashini,
that
I know when I fuck up. Okay? I know when I fuck up. And I don't know what I did.
I mean, in my experience, even girls don't know when they fuck up.
No, but like I would have known if I had fucked up something with her.
Are you?
Yeah,
What'd she say?
that I'm good at things.
Okay. And?
And that I'm taking it for granted.
Okay.
Ashini, can you just wait here for a second?
Roll to convince someone.
Gonna take some advantage on that.
okay, that's a 9 with advantage.
She will, but you have to do something to kind of show her what you mean.
I
Are you sure you don't
listen. I
want me to come with
I
you?
want to race you at some point here, but really, I brought you in here so that you and Iris would talk. Like I was gonna parent trap you, but like that's obviously not gonna work. I need to go fix whatever's going on with Zena. I think you should talk to Iris. I can't fix that for you, though. I can. The only thing I can fix, I guess, is a bike, but I gotta go do that. If you stay here, Iris is gonna come by at 6. I hope you talk. If not, I'll try something tomorrow. Can you just chill?
You gonna parent trap us?
I mean, I was, but now in retrospect, it sounds kind of silly.
Did Iris know you were parent trapping us?
Not in the damnedest. Do you think she would have said yes if she did?
I see. Well, you really don't seem to know when you mess things up. And Ashini stands and is
Oh,
like,
fuck off, Ashini! And I run.
you run out there in the hopes of trying to catch up to Zena.
Oh, jeez.
Gayle,
Do you run into yep, and Gayle is there.
Gayle, where's Zena? Where did she go? I
Uh,
fucked things up with Project Parent Trap is off the fucking rails. I can't fix that. I fucked something up with Zena. I don't know what it was, and
Hey,
you're gonna tell me how shitty I am too. I don't want to deal with it.
Gail grabs you by the shoulder. Romi, calm down. Okay?
Really
Look.
fucking hard for me to be calm right now, Gayle.
I know. That's why I'm telling you to do it. Otherwise, you wouldn't try.
Do anything.
Yeah, it sucks. Look, I'll see what I can do about Irish Nishini. I've got some incense that can help calm people down.
Good luck.
Look, you chase after Zena. And remember, you don't need to be right. You just need to listen to her, okay?
I'm trying.
Gail
Great advice, Gayle.
uses Rami's shoulder and then walks into the room with Ashini.
I'm sorry, you walk into the garage?
Yeah.
Gayle does?
Yeah.
And Rami?
No.
Rami's going after Zena. If she can find her.
Gail's gonna
That-
try to salvage it as Rami tries to salvage whatever the fuck he's got going on.
That's fair. Gayle, you walk in just as Ashini is about to head out. So you are like blocking between the door and her.
Hey, Ashini.
Wonderful. More meddlesome roommates. What's up?
Oh.
You also trying to keep me here until my girlfriend, who doesn't actually want to get parent trapped with me, comes?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really know what the hell is going on. Rami wrote me into
And if
this.
you step me out of the way, I'm gonna head back to my room.
Hey, I just gotta, look, I know that you should probably go back to your room. But I think that maybe, just maybe, could you at least stay with me here for like the next 10 minutes? I need to talk to you.
Roll to convince someone.
There are 2 advantages on the board.
Oh,
Just letting
easy.
you know.
Get that advantage.
They're there.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. 10.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I needed that. That turned a 1 to a 6.
Yeah, I
Very
needed that earlier, but that's fine.
That's cool.
Ashini kind of does like a little deflate. It's like, fine, I'll chat
Look.
with you. But if you want to talk somewhere other than the garage, that would be wonderful.
Gail looks around. Isn't this where like you hang out most of the time?
Yeah, and it's also the place where in about 5 minutes I'm gonna get parent trapped, and I don't want to be parent trapped.
Well,
When it seems that you need to talk to me about something that's
I'm
bothering you.
pretty damn sure that Rami's off in La La Land right now, so her parent trapping is over. But how about we go to the library?
Sure. You want to go for another round of last night, whatever that was?
Ashini knows.
Or she knows. She knows everything.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? If we need it. Because Iris did.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get going.
Yeah. Okay. And she does.
Gayle,
And she follows you into wherever we are going.
Gayle splits off with Ashini as Rami's running after Zena.
But let's follow a little bit more of Romi and Zena. Roll me a be vigilant.
You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gayle's gonna try to leave something behind as she leaves.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 10. That's a 10.
Okay. You see a couple things. You like the way back to like Zena's room. You know which way that goes. You know where like the third years, like their rooms are.
Mhm.
But you don't feel like Zena went that way. You feel like she might have gone up like the side staircase, which is a funny thing because it really only leads to like mostly empty classrooms that are locked. But there's also a way that you can get even higher up on top of the roof.
Oh, boy.
You go even higher. But along that way, you also remember like where that like those bike parts had been left. And you have like in a weird way a better view of whatever had like the bushes that were around there, like the ones that you had hidden at one point. And you see where your footprints had been, but like further down there seems to be like a disturbance in the earth.
I'm gonna go check that out then.
On a closer inspection, there seems to be like, you know when you like drag something like through and it has like a longer like it's like a lawn shape where it like twists and turns and folds almost like a knot that's been imprinted in the ground with different movements.
Okay.
But it seems like a relatively large moving thing had been hidden within the bushes
Like a snake?
side of where those bike parts had
Oh
been.
shit! I have to look for a light.
It's a fucking snake, but
Okay.
the bush because I remember editing the episode. Tyrone tied his shoe next to a bush. A bush.
Okay. Okay. So there's a snake problem. That should be helpful at some point. I have to find Zena.
I am. No, do I remember? Wait, does Romy remember? Did Sephi have his snake when we were buds?
No,
That's right. Okay.
there was no snake.
No snake.
There was no snake.
It's
No.
a new development. Great, cool. The pieces are coming together for M. Rami's an idiot. Rami's like, clean it up. More back to my hunch, and starts running. Like, she takes a minute, like, kind of puts her hands there, and is like,
Kind of looks like a pipe kind, maybe something tubular. Maybe snake-like? I don't know. They don't have snakes here. Nobody has snakes. Maybe Professor Palladium would know if we have native snakes. I'll check.
and putting that in for class tomorrow, and gonna run back up to the top of the roof to see if Zena's up there.
You do see like hints and peaks of her mintish hair from like sitting up on the roof staring out over where like Magic's is out in the distance.
Dude, if you've been thinking this for a while, why didn't you say something sooner?
Because it felt childish, but I can't just stop thinking about it.
Better to let it out in the open. I'm
Really?
kind of a shitty person, I guess. You could just say it and then we could get over it.
Zena like pivots like on the roof so she can like face down looking at you.
I'm trying to like climb up on the roof to be like next to her, and I'm like,
Okay.
I move like a little box over and I'm like try to climb up. It's like,
I'll get up there in a second. Just hang on.
You are free. You could fly. You don't have to use other mechanical objects because we have magic. We have different technology that can do things, and that you were so wanting to do things in like the most asinine mechanical way, even though there's so much other like technology that is literally out there. Like there are literally like hover like boots with different software tech that like makes us fly. Granted, yes, there is mechanical hardware, yet at the same time, even though you are literally in the perfect position to take over the fairy guardianship, you don't want to do anything with that. You are wonderful.
I'm not,
You
though.
need me to be the person that does the bikes, and I just hate it.
I'm in no fucking position to take over what my mom has made. I can't do the shit she does. I've
Yes,
never
you
been
can.
able to
I've
do
seen
the shit
that
she
you
does.
can do, and if you think that you can't, you are terribly fucking wrong, and you are wonderful and beautiful, and I have no way to compete with you.
Who said we were? I don't see you as competition.
First came to your mom's techno talk because I thought, oh, maybe I can get legs up in different places. I can be closer to her. And then I met you, and you were just wonderful at everything and didn't even want a single part of it.
I'm not wonderful at everything.
You fuck up but somehow you still pull through and you just make it work in the end. And even though you pissed off Ashini and Iris, now they're your friends.
Barely. I just keep trying, Xena. I keep trying because that's all I can do. That's all I've ever been able to do is just keep going. I don't do all of this perfectly. I can't put a bunch of code out there. I can't build a firewall. I can't save people like my mom did. I can't be brave like my weenie of a dad who wears SPF fucking 50. Okay? I transform. And I stand there and I go, this is all I've got. I'm a shield. And the shield manifests and her little data sword manifests and she goes, this is all I am. This is what my magic can do. I can get hit really good. And I can kind of hit back. I can't save Zenith. I can't guard Zenith. I can't be the head of Wingstagram. I can't make an algorithm. I can't get two people back together. I can't find anybody that would actually want to date me. I can't pay attention in class because I've got too much other shit going on. There's a lot of shit I can't do, Xena, but damn it, bikes are cool. And I like to do that. And I like learning that. And I'm getting better because I keep fucking trying. That's all that there is for me. So if you want to sit there on the roof and be all upset, fine. I'm going to go home then. I'm going to fix your bike more, though. Because you can't stop me on that.
You are more wonderful than you know. And the fact that you don't believe it and that you don't know it, in a way, makes all of this so much worse.
She de-transforms and goes, see, I can't even fucking be bad at anything right.
No. You're wonderful. And in so many ways, I wish I was you.
Why are you saying that? You're you. Look at all the stuff you do. Look at how great you drive those bikes. Look at how great your magic is. You're like so advanced. Why are you sitting there thinking that I'm better than you?
You are. And I can't help
climb
it.
up to the top and I flick her in the forehead.
No! Get away!
Wait. I'm gonna roll to be vigilant here.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck yeah. All right, that's
Yeah.
an 11.
Woo!
Okay.
I flick her in the forehead and I'm like trying to get her by the shoulders to like hold her and be like, no, come on, like focus.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything?
Absolutely you do. Towards like between like her collar, like shoulder, there is a very healed wound, but there are two puncture sites.
Senna, what happened? Did you get bit by a vampire?
That is.
You've got a thing here. And I'm like taking her like collar and like pushing it aside, and I'm like, no, you've got like a thing here.
Can you stop? Can you stop that, please?
Senna, you have something got you. Like,
Your fingers are cold.
they're always cold. We need to. We need Lily and Gayle. We need them to look at this because things have been going weird. And Senna, can we just look at that and make sure you're okay?
And like I feel a lot of different things, but like I feel fine. Like it's fine, and you don't need to pull down my
Senna,
collar.
I'm not doing it on like to be mean or anything.
Let me see your bra strap, Zena!
You can't really see it
The
because
bra
your collar is up there, but there's something there, dude. Like you got bit by something.
You don't try and undress me to touch me to do that. I mean,
Robbie turns a little bit red and is like, I mean, do you? No, I don't have to, but like, can you come with me? Wait, I just want to make sure that everything's okay.
roll to convince someone.
Random redeemed, or someone else redeemed another truther for Zena, so I don't know if there was anything else that Zena should be telling the truth of. It was relatively recent, but like you were monologuing, so.
Yeah, there was a second one. I noticed the first one, but not the second one.
Man,
there's
people
the
are
second
kidding,
one.
Zena.
As a nod to the second truther, Zena is pure red in the face.
I rolled a 10
Oh, 10 for what? I'm so sorry. Oh,
to convince her to come back so that
Yes.
Lily and Gayle can help evaluate.
Fine, but don't you say another thing. And no, you can't touch my collar or anything.
Leave my
I won't.
bra strap alone.
We're good.
Fine, just
help
to
getting
prove that there's
down?
absolutely nothing wrong. Then yes, that's fine. That's fine. Process of elimination is a completely rational thing, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You gone down first.
Okay. I go down and like hold up a hand to help her down, and I'm like, seriously, I'm just
Nope.
trying to help you down.
Nope.
All right, cool. And Robbie just kind of like is a little sad because she's like, oh, Zena and I were cool. Like, fuck.
We pop over just for a hot second because I know we're running out of time before we get to Diamantin, but for the conversation in the library between Gayle and Ashini.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Gayle will take
Alright, so-
Ashini down, light up her incense, the calming incense.
So what's bothering you so much?
Ah, jeez. You weren't at the Christmas party, right?
Yes.
Well,
I
you know how me and Romi kissed to sort of like signify that Romi can make her own choices and that she chose to not be with Cepheus, right?
If that's how you're defining it, sure.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it. And I've been worried about it. And every time I try to talk to her, like today, Romi starts some harebrained scheme. And like yesterday, I want to talk to her, but then stuff got in the way. So I ended up talking with your girlfriend about how kind of messed up things were. And then we got drunk and yeah. Look, I only heard a few. Iris didn't like share a lot because they're pretty broken up inside about this whole thing. But
You cut out. Sorry, what?
Iris didn't share a lot because she seems really broken up about this whole thing. But I don't think she wants to hurt you. I think she wants to be with you and talk with you. And it hurts her a lot that you're not there with her.
See, I thought this was going to be some lesbian crisis of yours, but now you're doing the exact thing that I didn't want to come here for.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm having the lesbian crisis, and part of the lesbian crisis is that your girlfriend's also going through a stupid crisis.
No, we're doing two different things. You're going through a lesbian crisis of kind of dating a guy, kind of not, but also having feelings for her roommate. Well, I am in a relationship that's on a break with a girl who doesn't seem to know what she wants, either me or a different girl. That's a
No,
little
she
different.
wants you.
I'm so sure, which is why we were going to get parent trapped and she wasn't a part of the planning process.
Hey, guess what? Gayle quick opens up her phone with Iris, showing no new messages in like the past day. This is my phone. Text Iris whatever. Actually, no, how about this? I'll text Iris real quick. Hey, so sorry the talk got delayed. I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. Yada yada. Just what did Romi tell you was going to happen? Because I don't know how much you knew about the plan.
Nothing.
Send that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, she'll respond back in a few. I'm gonna leave this right here. She didn't know. This is Romi schemes. Ashini.
Yeah, and there's a difference between someone scheming to get you to talk to someone versus the other party wanting to actually talk. I don't want her to be forced into something. I want her to know. And that's
Okay,
very
then.
different.
Text her to come here.
And
if you want to talk to her and you want to prove that she'll talk to you if she wants to, text her to come here. You gonna do it or what?
Give me your phone. I don't have mine.
It's right there. It's open.
Bring your phone.
Yeah, where's your phone? You're a
He
college
takes it
student.
and says, "Come to the library," and sends it.
Yeah. If you want,
We'll
if
see
she
what
wants to talk,
happens.
she'll do it.
Yeah.
Because Ashini, I can't make you make up with Lily or with Iris. God, today's been a long day. But like,
You want me to text Iris to ask to bring another bottle? Is that it? Was that what you'd like to? No, because so much of this isn't anyone else's business, and now suddenly it is everyone's business. When beforehand we weren't even too public. We were just so settled. Nobody really knew, except for Dawn. Always Dawn. Always her. Always going off for plans. And granted, this is all the things that I know. Yet Iris doesn't seem to be aware of. That Iris has to figure out. And you know what else?
what?
I hate Dawn for it. The fact that she doesn't even seem to know. The fact that I'm pretty sure that even if we're going through this, I bet you that Iris hasn't told Dawn that we're even having a problem. That is about her at all. I can bet you good money for that. And
Do you know why she wouldn't say that? Because Dawn's her best friend.
and you
Iris doesn't want to, and Iris knows that you're trying to hurt Dawn.
In love with.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hurt Dawn? Me. I'm
Hey,
trying to hurt
Ashini.
Dawn? Is that what you're saying? No. You can go back and you can repeat that. Because, and at that moment, you hear this faint sound of footsteps and Ashini kind of goes quiet. You hear this rumble of the start of a conversation as you see Iris turn the corner into the library with Dawn beside her.
Oh.
And Dawn has an arm around her middle and she's talking to her and she's hugging her really closely, and as Iris is walking with her arm around her and she makes contact with Ashini. And she's like, that's fucking it. And Ashini goes for Dawn. And this is where we're gonna leave it.
Ashini is going to
punch Dawn? Did
Not
Iris,
my favorite little Dawn.
did
No, no,
Iris
no,
get bit by the jelly sea
Couldn't
snake?
do
So
that.
now she's also trying to get back at Ashini for getting back at her. And
Oh, yeah.
We're fucking cooked.
no, this is
We're fucking cooked.
This is messy. Hey, Lily's making out with a cute boy, so
Lily's having the time of her fucking life. She's like, I don't care what y'all are doing.
Gayle was like, I'm gonna go fix things up with Romi. Things are gonna be good. And now she's in the middle of a fucking cat fight because
not in the
Romi
library.
couldn't spend 5 fucking seconds not making a problem with Zeta.